We all fall into this trap. We fall in love with the idea of who we could be. We want to be that person who wakes up at 5 a.m., runs 10K, meditates, builds a business, and still has the energy to be a perfect partner in the evening. We try to squeeze a lifetime of work into a single day so just we and everyone else can see us as productive. But what is productivity and why are we so obsessed with it? There are countless videos on how to be productive, but almost no one talks about the consequences. We think the productivity is free. We think we can just add a new habit and suddenly we're leveled up. But life is a zero-sum game. You cannot add something without taking something else away. Every extra hour of work, every grind session has a hidden invoice. And today we are going to look at that invoice. We'll explore the free costs of productivity that no one warns you about. And by the end, you will know if you're actually ready to pay the price. So, most people think productivity is about time management. Not really. It's about managing your willpower. Imagine your willpower is a battery, and every time you force yourself to do something you don't enjoy, just to be productive, you drain that battery. And you finish your perfect morning routine, the cold shower, the run, the meal prep, feel disciplined. But you have already used up 40% of your battery. Then comes the workday, 9 hours of focus. The battery is dead. You come home and you have nothing left to be a good partner, a friend, or even just a happy human being. You become a robot. Efficient, of course, but empty. Besides, you realize that all these tasks have drained not only your energy but also your time. A resource you can never get back. You're left with, at best, a couple of free hours. And because you are obsessed with productivity, you don't use the time to live. You use it to force yourself to learn a new skill. You're constantly running, but never arriving. When you prioritize the grind, people become distractions. You socialize less. You skip the parties and the dinners because you think they are a waste of time. You think you're above it all, focusing on your own goals. But in reality, you aren't rising to the top. You're sinking into isolation. You're building a future where you might succeed, but you'll have no one to celebrate with. Productivity requires sacrifice, but when to sacrifice is cut into your sleep, your diet, and your stress levels, the bill eventually comes due. Your body isn't a machine. It's a biological system with limits. You cannot neglect it forever. And no amount of success, no amount of money is worth a body that is broken by the time you're 40. But success is a complex formula. It includes talent, it includes time, of course, but it also includes another one element that is rarely mentioned. You can deprive yourself of everything. You can sacrifice your youth, ruin your health, and lose all your friends. And you can still end up with nothing. Why? Because you didn't get that random email. You didn't bump into that one person on the street. You can control the work, but you cannot control the luck. Are you okay with that risk? Now imagine this. You're over 50 and your grandson comes up to you and asks, "Grandpa, what were you doing in your 20s? How did you spend the best time of your life?" And your answer is short and incomplete. "I worked on my productivity. I spent my youth trying to be efficient." And then he asks, "Did it work? What's the result?" And you have to look at him and say, "Failure." Bad luck. I just got tired. So, I'm asking you to think twice. Don't follow the trends. Don't let an algorithm to tell you how to live. Ask yourself, am I willing to make the sacrifice? And if your answer is no, I understand. It's a conscious choice, and it's a good one. You're free. But if you heard everything I've said, if you know all the costs, the isolation, the exhaustion, the risk, and you're still ready, if you decide you want it anyway, even if success isn't guaranteed, then we're in this together. If you're ready to take action, stay with me. In the next video, which I will put here, I won't talk about the problems anymore. I'll show you the system, I'll show you the tools and the mindset to build the productivity correctly, but only if you're ready for it. And if you watched this far, you're probably one of us. Like the video, share it with someone who needs to hear this. See you in the next one.